Share the link on the Facebook page, or does it automatically do that?
No. Let's see.
What up, everybody? We might come back to watch the stream after it's live, but that's okay. Big thanks to Mark Zuckerberg.
Sharing that. Me covering up Patrick's face with a goofy, fat smile. Let me share this to the gorilla position. Screw Randy. Right, let me right here. Hit Twitter. Log off of here. Log off of here. All right. Oh, Marcus already up in here.
Hell yeah, Marcus. What's up, man?
We're going to do Facebook, but Zucky put the kibosh on it. He said, the average marks will not broadcast live on my platform.
Yeah, we have to get that sorted out this week.
Mark Zuckerberg, you just made the list.
All right. Well, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Need to got to record this bad boy.
Oh yeah, that's important. All right, yeah, levels are good. Yeah, levels are perfect.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And welcome to episode 49. Patrick, we're almost at 50, dude.
Almost at 50. That would be when somebody gets married. That's their golden anniversary, I think. Is the 25th is the silver. Not that it's an anniversary, but it's the 50th episode.
I think you're right.
So I think it's the golden anniversary. So it's our golden show next week, which not sure what we'll be covering next week, but I do know what we're going to be covering this week for episode number 49, October 28, 2018. Of course, Roman Reigns with a huge announcement on Monday night, relinquishing the Universal Championship. We'll talk about that, the feedback. What does that mean for the main, of course, the main card picture for Monday Night Raw? What does that mean going forward? And then also, crazy, there's a crazy start to Monday Night Raw and a crazy finish, too. We should talk about that finish to Monday Night Raw. Also, Super Junior Tag League will update you on that, what's going on over in New Japan. We're also on the road to Power Struggle, I think it is as well. So a lot has happened in the last week there. Power Struggle coming up, I think, next Saturday as well. We'll talk a little bit about that, too. And then also we'll talk about Crown Jewel, which is going to happen. We won't fill out scorecards for Crown Jewel because PW Scorecards doesn't want to put out scorecards for that, and that's totally fine. They do what they want.
Yeah.
But we do have some Evolution scorecards to fill out.
Sure do.
So that is tonight. I'm kind of looking forward to that because me, I love the women. Love watching the women. So I think I hope they have a good show tonight. Hope it's a good crowd. Hope it's a great event. And I'll be watching it along with the Saints, of course, tonight. I have the Saints on the big TV, Evolution on the small TV. So looking forward to that tonight. So that's what we have here on the Average Marks number 49 for October 28th, 2018.
That's right. We're broadcasting live from the Collar and Elbow Studios. You need to check out our product of the week. It is the Mick Foley inspired flannel collar and elbow shirt. You should get you one, Patrick.
I've been looking into getting a shirt, so hopefully
You better use our promo code. Get you that 10% off.
Oh, well, no doubt, I'm using the promo code. But that's already a given. Like, I'm definitely using the promo code.
So you can check out this shirt on our episode at thegorillaposition.com, or you can go to collarandelbowbrand.com. When you check out, make sure in the promo code you put the average marks in, because that will get you 10% off your entire order. Again, our product of the week is the Mick and Foley inspired. Did I say Micken? The Mick Foley inspired flannel collar and elbow long sleeve t-shirt.
Close enough. You sounded close enough for me. So
go grab it today at collarandelbowbrand.com, and remember to put our code in there, the average marks. Also, we want to shout out another sponsor. Again, if you never heard, Amazon is a sponsor of the show. And the way our sponsorship works is if you use our Amazon link, Jeff Bezos and the whole crew said, hey, if you can get some of the average marks to come our way and spend money at our website, we'll donate a percentage of the sale back to you. So it doesn't add money to you. Coming up on the holidays, you're going to be shopping on Amazon. So this is a great way not only to do your shopping as you normally would, but you can help the podcast out with no extra cost added to you. It's Amazon that's giving us money back. So,
we're less than a month away from Black Friday, too. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of Black Friday deals.
Yes, and Cyber Monday.
Oh, and yeah, that's true. I forgot about Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday's a thing now. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. And so the way you get that link is you go to our social medias, Facebook, Twitter. It's pinned there on the top. It says Amazon. Click that link, save it in your bookmark on your web browser, whether that's in your phone or on your PC or your Apple computer. And so every time you go to Amazon, you use that link, your boys will get a percentage of the sale donated by Amazon. So it works out pretty good. It's a win-win for everybody. If you want to help support the show, but you don't have the extra dough, but you need to pick up a doll for Susie Q for Christmas, bam, your boys can get 10% or 4% or whatever the percentage on baby dolls are. So
there you go. All right, you ready to dive into our first topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, arguably the biggest story in wrestling, not just this week, but for the all year. As Ryan, excuse me, as Mikey shows his, what are you drinking there?
This is the BAM energy drink, purple guava pear. Now, if anybody out there is watching or listening that is involved with the BAM energy drink, we would love for you to sponsor the show, because
if you're involved with anybody that wants to sponsor the show, call us. I don't care who you are. Because I don't care if it's Trojan condoms. Let's do it.
Exactly. If it's Viagra, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah, Bang is really big in the indie wrestling scene right now. All the boys are posting pictures when they're on the road of Bang, keeping them awake while they're making their long drives to go to events. So Bang, this is perfect because we're a pro wrestling podcast.
Yeah, you're right. But
boy, do I love some Bang.
Yeah. But back to you work on your sipping, look at the camera there as we're on YouTube Live this week. We're working on going Facebook Live.
Shout out to Marcus.
Marcus Talbert, always in the YouTube chats, a very loyal YouTube listener over there. But now back to, as I was saying, not only the biggest story in pro wrestling of the week, but maybe the biggest story in pro wrestling all year.
Yes.
Roman Reigns came out on Monday night and announced, I'm just going to say the statement that he went out on Monday night and announced that he, battled leukemia before and now it's back. He had to relinquish the Universal Championship, and no, it's not a work. It's legitimate. This is the statement that they released on Monday night after the show. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns, a.k.a. Joe Anoa'i, announced, I guess that's how you say his name, Anoa'i?
No, that's not it.
I don't even know.
I think it's like Anoa'i.
Anoa'i. Well, anyway, he announced that he is relinquishing the WWE Universal Championship and taking a leave of absence from WWE as he once again fights leukemia, which had been in remission since late 2008. Reigns is taking his battle with leukemia public in an effort to raise awareness and funds for research in order to advance cures for the disease, which means it'll now be Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar for the vacant WWE Universal Championship at Crown Jewel. We'll talk a little bit about that coming up in just a little bit. But, I mean, what an announcement from Roman Reigns on Monday night to start the show. I mean, Monday I got off of work and, for a bike ride, and I pulled back in not thinking it was going to be anything crazy. Not a crazy night on Raw. It was going to be the last Raw before Evolution. I was like, maybe they'll feature the women. And yeah, but I always like to tune in and watch the opening segment because it just kind of sets. I just always like watching the opening segment because it's always one of the more interesting parts of the show. So turn on the TV real quick, and Roman comes out. Okay, nothing unusual here. Roman's coming out first. Caught my eye first. He was wearing street clothes. And I was like, that's a little interesting. But whatever. It's Roman Reigns. Sometimes they just come out street clothes. Whatever. Maybe he forgot his gear. I don't know. So comes out, and and I saw an image on Reddit where they showed Roman Reigns. Like right before he was getting ready to talk. The fans had no idea what was about to hit him. And of course, people still boo Roman Reigns when he comes out. So, he just kind of stood there and had a little smirk on his face. As the audience was booing, and it was real. It was a cool little moment, I guess, that to look back on, thinking I'm about to like crush y'all souls here real quick. Some of you or whatever, or some of you, whoever's booing, y'all about to feel bad real quick here in a minute. So, and then the second he said my name is Joe, and I'm thinking, all right, this is something. This is something's up. Like, what's the deal? And there was speculation that he had an injury. A guy, I think his name's Robbie from Barstool Sports, said something about he had an injury, which is he could miss Crown Jewel. So, and when he came out, my first thought was, okay, when he said Joe, or he said talking about being there every week and saying I said I'd come out here be every week, well, that's a lie. I was like, well, he must be hurt. He's about to relinquish the belt. Then he dropped the word leukemia, and I was like, whoa, like. That's not an injury. That's an illness. Like that's not good. And at first I was like, is this a work? But I'm thinking there's no way they would ever. Maybe 20 years ago that could have been a work. Today, no, there's no way you could have done that as a work. So he made the announcement, left the Universal Championship in the ring, walked out. But he said he's going to be back. So he said, I'm going to go kick leukemia's butt once again, and he said, I will see you guys very soon. So we don't know how soon that'll be. We don't know if it's going to be 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. We don't know. So hopefully he gets it into remission again. Hopefully we'll see Roman Reigns, wrestling again sooner than later. But at this point, there's really no way to tell if and or when he'll be back. So, but he had a good moment with his Shield brothers. And then, of course, Dean Ambrose at the end of the night turned heel on Seth. So we're going to get a Dean and Seth feud coming up here, which I'm kind of excited about that. But certainly, Roman, the announcement kind of shook up the pro wrestling world, not just in WWE. Even this is what Roman Reigns had to say. He went to Twitter. He said, "Thank you to everyone who's reached out. I can't put into words what it means to me. Your energy and positivity motivate me to get better quickly and to get back in the ring. But for now, I'm going to spend time with my family and focus on health. Thank you." Even let's see, I think it was New Japan. Even put out a tweet. And New Japan World Global on Twitter. A champion transcends any company. Roman Reigns, on behalf of New Japan, we all wish you a speedy recovery. So it was really nice of New Japan. Corey Graves even took to Twitter. This is what he said. He said, "My daughter just now, Daddy, what's leukemia? Is Joe going to be okay? It broke my heart all over again, but also allowed me to tell her that Roman Reigns is the toughest guy I know. I said, yes, baby, Joe is going to be just fine." So hashtag you got this, oos. So Corey Graves, who's been knowing Roman, they kind of came up in NXT together when they first got to WWE, so they know each other very well. So yeah, a lot of just people reaching out. Braun Strowman, I even saw he was holding up a sign. Somebody had a sign in the audience saying "Get well, Roman" and stuff like that, and he took it out the crowd and held it up. So, and Braun, he's a guy. He came out and was wishing Roman the best and everything, because I mean, as far as Roman Reigns goes, if you're Strowman, that's the guy that helped put you over, man. That's the guy you went to war with. So, I just I could sit here all day and talk about all the people that came out and showed support, but everybody was so supportive. Even the crowd, I really liked how after he made the announcement, the crowd all stood up and gave him a standing ovation and cheered for him and said, "Thank you, Roman." So I think that was really, really nice of the crowd to do. There was still some idiots in there, when he said, after he said, had leukemia, you can hear somebody say, "Oh, well, you still suck." Well,
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah, no idiots, but it's whatever. You're gonna have no matter where you go, you're gonna have a few idiots, but for the most part, 95% of that audience stood up and cheered and supported Roman Reigns, and so like I said, hopefully we'll see him back soon in a WWE ring, and it's just it sucks because he's the guy that's there every week defending that Universal Championship, and hopefully, man, and we're gonna get into this in a little bit, but man, it's time to put that strap on Strowman, man. You gotta put it on Braun, man. So. We'll talk about that though in a little bit coming up as we talk about Crown Jewel. But what's your take on everything that's happened with Roman Reigns this week?
Well, I tell you what. Speaking of idiots, a lot of those idiots have made it onto the Facebook pro wrestling groups.
Yeah,
And just saying some terrible stuff about how they're glad that Roman's finally out of the picture and this and that. And look, if you're legitly happy that Roman Reigns isn't wrestling anymore because he has leukemia, you're a douchebag.
mm-hmm.
Like, you are a terrible person. Like, you may not like his gimmick or you may not like him as a wrestler, but just like Patrick was saying in his statement, he said, look, my real name's Joe. He's a real person, dude. He could die from leukemia. Like, even though he beat it once, there's no guarantee he's going to survive this time. So
There's never a guarantee.
If you're going on social media and you're saying you're glad this guy's out the picture and it took leukemia to do it, you're a douchebag. And I'd like to punch you in your face multiple times.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's been mostly positive
Not on
feedback.
Facebook.
Well, I don't think Roman Reigns cares about what the Facebook people say.
I'm sure he doesn't, but I do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's and look, I've been saying it on this podcast a long time that not Roman Reigns again, but never would stuff like that come out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've just seen some pretty vile stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a big fan of Roman Reigns as far as him as a. And like I said, I like the character. I just never liked the way it was booked. I don't know. I think it could have been booked a whole lot better. I think he was always obviously better with the Shield. But I mean, granted, he's had some good feuds too. Him and Strowman put on some good stuff. Him and AJ Styles put on some good stuff too. And AJ back in 2016, before the brand split, him and AJ put on some good stuff too. And Roman's put on some good stuff with a lot of people. And despite what you think of him, he's been there week in and week out. Wrestling and working that full-time schedule. So nothing but respect for him.
Yeah.
And he's one of the best. We talk about Kenny Omega's the best wrestler in the world. Roman's up there, despite what you think of him. He might not be booked the perfect way, but as far as what he can do, his ability in the ring, he's up there. He's a top 5, top 10 in the world, in my opinion, right now. So, hopefully, I guess not anymore because he's not an active wrestler at the moment. Like I said, we don't know how long he's going to be out, but when Roman's out there, he's one of the best. So he. We just hope for a speedy recovery, and hopefully, I tell you what, when he comes back, that pop he's going to get. And it's almost, I never want to say leukemia is a blessing, but for WWE, they've been wanting to get this guy over for so long. This might be a blessing in disguise because if I expect him to kick leukemia's butt and come on back. When he comes back, he's going to be more over than he ever was.
Yeah,
because now you can. I think he's got that connection now with the WWE universe, and I think when he comes back, because let me tell you what, he came out there and he, you talk about his mic skills, but dude came out and when you just let the guy kind of flow with it and you say, hey, look, go out there and say what you got to say, he's not bad on the mic.
Right, it wasn't a script, and
No.
he was getting a lot of heat on social media, or actually WWE was getting a lot of heat. Saying they were taking advantage of his leukemia to get ratings and to get social buzz and stuff like that. But I was listening to Taz and Moose in the morning on CBS Sports Radio. Shout out to them. They got a great show. But Taz was saying, dude, WWE is not like that. They are ran like a family. Like everybody there is family. And he said Vince would not have let Roman Reigns go out there if he didn't want to do it. That was Roman Reigns' choice and his choice alone. If he didn't want to do it, there would have been no pressure for him to go out there and make that statement.
But then how would you have I don't know, hypothetically Roman had Roman not gone out there to go public with it, how would you think they would have handled the situation? Okay, Roman
news release on their website.
I guess, yeah. But
another thing I wanted to say was I tell you what, a lot of people giving a bunch of crap on Dean going heel,
Yeah.
but what better time?
I mean, you know what? It's a perfect time because, in my opinion, if you don't have all three members of the Shield, there's no point in having the Shield.
Right.
And
now
one, it was unexpected because there was talk of it maybe happening at a Survivor Series, and then there was obviously after, at least my mindset, this is how my mindset was after Roman made the announcement. I said, "There's no way they're going to turn Dean heel anytime soon," and swerved me 2 hours later and turned Dean heel. I like it. I think it's going to be
you got a white hot angle now.
Yeah. And you know what? It's all about storytelling. You know who can tell a good story feuding with one another? Dean and Seth.
Yep.
They can tell one heck of a story. They're going to tear it up. They are going to rip each other apart. I mean, we've seen them do it before. We're going to get to see them do it again. Because like I said, if you don't have all three members of the Shield, there's no point in having the Shield. Now that Roman's on the shelf, beautiful time to have Dean and Seth, and let's see what happens with it.
Right.
But it's certainly unexpected. And at first I didn't really care for it. I was like, oh, I can't believe they're doing it. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's genius. It's freaking genius, just like when Strowman came out of Survivor Series and told everybody I'm going to cash in on, but it never happened. I was like, genius. Just absolute genius that Vince McMahon, him. So, but yeah, it was a interesting Monday Night Raw to say the least. It'll be a very interesting Monday Night Raw coming up here on Monday. And then, of course, they're trying to push Drew McIntyre. And I think if they give the strap to Strowman, you got to – and what else? But now what are they going to do with the tag team titles? Because Dean and Seth are the tag champs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. How's that going to happen? I don't think I've ever
Do they make them tag as enemies?
I don't know. I don't think they do that. There's just – well –
then have them screw each other.
This is what I would think. They're gonna try something. They're gonna be like, okay, look, guys, you're the tag champs. Somehow you're gonna have to work together, and they're gonna kind of accidentally win it a couple of times, and then eventually, I don't know, somewhere down the line, obviously Dean. I think they're gonna. I don't know. They're gonna try and like resolve the problem. I don't think Dean's gonna attack Seth for the next week or two. They might defend the belts again, and it might get a little chippy, and they're somehow going to keep retaining. Then eventually, Dean's going to screw him over, and then we're going to set up Rollins and Dean maybe at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. They were talking about this could go to WrestleMania. They were talking about Dean and Seth could fight each other at WrestleMania. We haven't seen that happen at WrestleMania, so there's that. I don't know, though. It's like I said, at this point, they swerved me so bad on Monday night, I don't know what the hell's going to happen next. But I do know we're going to get Seth and Dean. If not sooner, we're going to get it later at one-on-one at WrestleMania, maybe even for a title.
And then, you were talking about how Drew came down.
Well, Seth's the Intercontinental Champion now that I think about it. So we could have Seth and Dean Intercontinental Championship match, maybe at Survivor Series or somewhere down the line.
Do you think Drew McIntyre could get involved in the match and it become another 3-on-3? I think. Okay, obviously this is gonna be the last Monday before Crown Jewel. I'm hoping they put the strap on Strowman. Strowman's had a good first trip to Saudi Arabia. He won the greatest Royal Rumble. Now this time, hopefully, he wins the Universal Championship because it's about that time. Brock, I was about to say Brock's supposed to go back to UFC, but isn't Daniel Cormier fighting someone else? Yeah, he's fighting something Lewis. That's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, he's fighting somebody. Oh yeah, that dude with
the Black Beast.
Yeah, he's gonna fight him. That's on November. That's this coming Saturday. They're fighting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So now that I think about it, Brock might, because Brock's gonna fight on Friday in Saudi Arabia, and then I got to stretch him.
I wonder if he's like, because you remember how you said when he came back to UFC, when he was reinstated, he would have to be suspended for a while because of drug use, or PEDs. I wonder if he's silently been reinstated and now he's just living out his suspension.
Yeah, now he's just basically living through this. I guess
and
that might
paid
be
$600,000 to show up at an event.
What I'm thinking is what's going to happen is maybe after, and they might get him for Survivor Series, Brock maybe, but after that, I think we're not going to see him again because I think he's going to go back. He's going to train for a few months and try to get a title shot at DC, or maybe if Lewis wins, get a title shot. I don't know, maybe in February, March, somewhere around there. because man, DC. Well, Derek Lewis just fought a month ago, and now he's fighting again. So if Derek Lewis wins,
was hot.
you got to give Derek Lewis a chance. You got to give because like I don't understand that in UFC fighting a month apart is kind of rare, especially for a major. The dude's going after the heavyweight championship.
Well, hey, they want to give you a title shot, you take it.
Oh yeah, you're going to take it. So, but if Derek Lewis beats Daniel Cormier, he's going to need some time because he even said after he's like, "You ready for a title shot?" He said, "Hell no, I don't need. I need to get some cardio and all that stuff." So, and like a month later, like, "Hey, boom, we're going to put you in a title shot. You're going to give you a title shot here." So I think if Derek Lewis wins, they're going to have to give him like at least 3 months. Say, "Hey, look, hey, we'll give you 3 months."
Yeah.
But you got Brock.
That dude's got some heavy hands. Him and Brock would be awesome.
Yeah. Now, if DC wins, I guess we'll see what happens. I think either way, Brock could be done, if not after Crown Jewel, after Survivor Series. He's going to go back to UFC at some point, start training and focusing on that. But we don't need Brock. Brock can leave after Crown Jewel, and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
As long as Strowman wins that belt. If Brock wins that belt, I don't know what.
Brock wins it to get the, oh, my God,
Yeah.
And then the next Raw, he says, I'm going to give you a title shot, Strowman,
Yeah.
And then
I don't see
Drew
Brock.
McIntyre comes and helps beat him up.
That would be cool, but I don't see Brock fighting on Monday Night Raw.
And then Drew's like, I helped you get the belt. I need a shot.
I'd rather just have Strowman win it at Crown Jewel. You already have Strowman and McIntyre feuding.
Yeah.
And boom, that might be your Universal Championship match in Survivor Series right there. Strowman and McIntyre. I would be okay with that.
No homo. That dude looks amazing.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Yeah, McIntyre is solid.
Looks like a champion.
Because like now you have this monster of a man in Braun Strowman, who's another guy that just physically, kind of in the main, the main card picture that can, stand up to a Braun Strowman. It's McIntyre. McIntyre is, not as big as Strowman, obviously, but he can hold his own, man.
Yeah.
So, Vince has been real high on Drew McIntyre. So would not be surprised if Strowman won it. This is what you should do. Have Strowman beat Brock. Brock can go to UFC, and you got Strowman with the belt, and you build up a McIntyre-Strowman Universal Championship match at Survivor Series. I would be okay with that.
See, Marcus was asking what I was we were talking about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, how's Renee going to act to Dean going heel?
Yeah, because she dropped that, that's her husband, earlier in the night. So.
I think they should run an angle where it creates friction in their marriage.
That would be interesting.
She's like, I don't know who you are anymore.
That would be a very smart thing to do.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
it'd be cool. Get an announcer involved emotionally, and obviously everybody knows they're married. So,
yeah,
boy, I tell you what, he's a lucky son of a gun marrying that boy. I tell you what. But now, we're gonna kind of switch it up here. We were gonna talk about Super Junior Tag League, then Crown Jewel. But since we're on the subject of Crown Jewel, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up the score. I mean, not the scorecard. We'll pull up the match card here. We'll go over it here really quick. All right, so
I'm surprised they're still going, to be honest with you.
Look, they want to make that money.
I thought old Linda would have reached out to the hubby and said, "Hey, you got to do me a solid."
So it's Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman singles match for the vacant Universal Championship. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. I'm looking forward to that match for the WWE Championship. DX versus the Brothers of Destruction, the WWE World Cup 8-man tournament, and also the Bar will be defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the New Day.
Wonder how Sheamus is doing with his neck.
Apparently he's doing okay. I remember at one time they were talking about he might have to retire, but here's the World Cup qualifiers. On the Raw side, you got John Cena, Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins.
John Cena's not going to make it, is he?
That's
the word.
Well, he might have to. I mean, I don't know if he'll have to, but he knows he's going to get a good payday if he goes. So. John Cena, Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins, and Dolph Ziggler. On the SmackDown side, you have Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, The Miz, and Rey Mysterio. And I think it's going to be the 4 SmackDown guys and the 4 Raw guys on each side of a bracket, and the SmackDown winner and the Raw winner is going to face each other. I don't know who's going to win that tournament. If I had to guess, I'd let Seth Rollins win it. I don't know, because I don't know if Dean is going to Saudi Arabia. He's not booked in a match or anything.
He might be John Cena's replacement.
He could be, but I don't know. Maybe Cena could win it. I could see Rey Mysterio winning it. Honestly, now that he's back, They're going to try to. I wouldn't mind Rey Mysterio winning it. But Rollins right now to me would be like my pick. I'd say go with Rollins to win that tournament. I'd love to see because you have Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's gonna be wrestling, so we might see Kurt Angle, John Cena again. Maybe a Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins. If Kurt Angle goes all the way, can you imagine maybe a Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio match again? That was from 2/3 of a triple threat match at WrestleMania 19, I think it was. But that would be really cool. The Bar, the New Day. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know. I guess I'll watch that one, though. DX and the Brothers of Destruction, I'll be interested to see how that goes. Really going to want to watch AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. I think those two guys are going to put on a masterpiece in that ring. And then Braun, I hope he, beats Brock. That's simple as that, So that's on a Friday during the day. So I doubt I'll be able to watch it live, but I'm going to try and watch it on a Friday. I don't know. I'm going to try and watch it somehow before we do the show on Sunday. So but that's what's going on with Crown Jewel. They're going to be, in the same place, same, nothing's changed.
Yeah.
So, anything you got to add on Crown Jewel?
No, just like I said, I'm surprised they went. I thought Linda's connection with the government and the heat that they have with Saudi Arabia right now. Do you think, God forbid this happens, because it's an American company coming to Saudi Arabia with our government giving them heat over what happened with the journalist, you think anything crazy happens at the event?
I don't think so. No, I think the security is going to be at an all-time high over there. I don't think so because if anything, it's the Crown Prince that wants him there. The Crown Prince is like the one with the power there. So
yeah, you're right.
So you stay on his good side, apparently, then because that's the thing that that journalist. Not saying he deserved it, but he had some disparaging marks about Saudi Arabia, and I think that's kind of what led to it. So certainly, if you stay in good graces with Saudi Arabia, I think they'll be fine. It won't be nothing out of the. It's.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
I tell you what, if I was a performer, I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh God.
Just try and get in and out of there as quick as you can.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't think anything's going to happen though. All right, let's talk now about. I switched up the script here just a little bit. Super Junior Tag League. We'll give you an update on that right now, as a matter of fact. So here are the current standings. Of course, for those of you who do not know, this is how this tournament works. The top two, after all, top two teams in points. After all, each team only has one left, so this is going to be a really close here. The last show is this morning. I'm going to go over we got three teams at the top tied at 8 points. Bushi and Shingo Takagi, Sho and Yo, Kanemaru and El Desperado, all of those three teams tied at 8 points. And then 6 points, you have Taichi Ishimori and Robbie Eagles, Kushida and Chris Sabin, and ACH and Ryusuke Taguchi, all at 6. You got three teams at 8, three teams at 6. Only the top two will advance. So I'm not even exactly sure how this is. Let's see, because let me look at the top right here. Okay, Bushi and Shingo Tagaki, they have ACH and Taguchi last. Of course, ACH and Taguchi has 6, so they can get tied there. Sho and Yo has Kushida and Sabin, and they also have 6 points. And then
shout out to Chris Sabin.
Kanemaru and El Desperado have Liger and Tiger. Liger and Tiger, baby.
Tiger Mask.
Yep, Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask. So obviously, if I'm just trying to think who would be the top two. If all three of these teams won that are at the top right now, Bushi. Let's see, Bushi and Takagi. I'm looking to see if they beat Sho and Yo. They did. So Bushi and Takagi have the tiebreaker, I guess, over Sho and Yo. And do they have it over Kanemaru? No, Kanemaru and Desperado have the tiebreaker over Bushi and Takagi. And then Sho and Yo, they've beaten Bushi and Takagi owns that tiebreaker. Just talked about that. Yoshi.
Dude, my brain feels like it's in a knot right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just mine's in a knot too. I'm just trying to figure this all out. But let me look here real quick. Well, no, I'm giving you the matchups. I was gonna look at the schedule, but I don't know when that show is. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Tuesday, because the final's on Friday. Let me look at the schedule here, just really, really quick.
While you're
coming
looking
up.
that up, shout out to Pro Wrestling Guru. I showed you the picture, but they posted a picture of Rey Mysterio. We were just talking about him at Crown Jewel. He's on Jericho's cruise right now and getting a lot of heat from WWE management because they didn't want him to go. And he said, "Screw you. I'm not booked anyway this weekend. I'm going on this cruise."
So here's how the schedule is going to go for the Super Junior Tag League and the Road to Power Struggle. Tomorrow morning, Monday, October 29th, Monday night in Japan, obviously, there's going to be one Super Junior Tag League tournament match. That's Tagaki and Bushi, who has the tie up at the top, versus ACH and Taguchi. So
Shout out to ACH.
and he's from Texas. Huh?
Texas, baby.
Yeah, all the way in Japan. He's doing work. So they have a title. They have a tournament match tomorrow, and then on, let's see here, on Wednesday, October 31st, on a Halloween night in Japan. And these are big shows, not just one match, obviously, but Robbie Eagles and Taiji Ishimori taking on Saburano Jr. and Volador Jr. They have a chance to get to 8 points and hope that all the other top teams lose, I guess. But I still don't know how some of these tiebreakers are going to work. And then on the last night of the regular matches, that's Thursday, November the 1st, you're going to have, well, I guess you only have Chris Sabin and Kushida versus Sho and Yo. So I'm not sure where those other matches are. But what we got right now, well, let me look. No, hold on. I got to look at the updated. I don't think the ones I have were updated all the way. Let me look real quick. Because I think one team had 10 points, according to, yes, Kanemaru and El Desperado have 10 points right now. So there's only 3 nights left. There's only 3 more matches, pretty much, that are going to be, that will determine what happens here. Sho and Yo have, where's Sho and Yo? I thought I had them. Oh, Roppongi 3K. Okay, right here. They, so Sho and Yo have 8 points. They fight Kushida and Chris Sabin on Thursday. So they have a chance to get tied with Kanemaru and El Desperado. Kanemaru and El Desperado are done. They have 10 points. So right now, they're at least going to be tied for the lead because I think they won earlier this morning. So I'm just trying to make sure all this makes sense for anybody listening. I'm sorry if anybody's getting confused.
I need another drink of the bang.
But on October 29th, Ryusuke Taguchi will be taking on Team Bushi, which is going to be Bushi and Shingo Tagaki, who have 8 points. So if they win, they'll also be tied with El Desperado, which I think Kanemaru and El Desperado have that tiebreaker. Like I said, I don't know. This is it was
drink when you need
the
them.
G1 was so much easier to like figure out, I guess, because there was 2 blocks. This one's just 8 teams, top 2 teams, basically will fight each other in a final. Which, speaking of, I'm going to go over that match card here really, really quick.
They got new American announcers. Lanny Poffo is one of them.
Yeah,
the Macho Man.
Yeah, they're
Randy Savage brother.
Oh yeah, well they're trying, to certainly put a lot more English commentary on their stuff. Let me look. Now this is for Power Struggle and the Super Junior Tag League Finals right here. This is what. Ooh, wow, this is gonna be a good match card right here. This is on Saturday, November 3rd. It's gonna be Saturday morning for us over here.
It's one day before my birthday.
Yeah, how about
Screw
that?
you, Nick Aldis.
RPW British Heavyweight Championship. Tomohiro Ishii, who's the champ, will be defending against Minoru Suzuki. Chris Jericho will be wrestling against Evil. The Intercontinental Championship, IWGP, will be on the line. Special singles match, Tetsuya Naito and Zack Sabre Jr.
That'd be good.
Tag team match, Hiroshi Tanahashi and David Finlay taking on the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. Another tag team match, Kazuchika Okada and Beretta taking on Jay White and Bad Luck Fale. And then, of course, you have the Super Junior Tag League Tournament match final, the top 2 teams after all is said and done.
Holy crap, what a card.
Yeah, it's going to be a good card. And they maybe some more matches added because right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 matches. I think they'll add maybe 1 or 2 more. So we will find out.
Yeah.
So that's happening on November the 3rd. It's a Power Struggle and Super Junior Tag Leagues finals. So looking forward to that. So
speaking of New Japan, it's only a matter of time until Ospreay and Sabre Jr. are signed to NXT.
I hope. Well, I don't know because I love Ospreay's my second favorite wrestler in New Japan behind Omega.
Yeah,
and I love what he's doing in New Japan.
Maybe,
I honestly don't know if I want him to go to WWE because I would love him in NXT. Him and Ricochet in NXT, I think, would
Oh,
be absolutely just stupid, ridiculous.
barn burner.
Oh my Lord, yes. Now I watched their match back in 2016, the Best of the Super Juniors tournament. They had a fantastic match, and Ospreay won. So certainly, if they fought again in NXT, I think Ricochet would win that one. But man, I would be okay with that match.
Well, and especially if Chris Jericho and JR do their new thing that we were talking about last week with Shad Khan's son.
Yeah.
They could possibly go to that organization as well. But what I was getting to was I think our boy Barrett Brown is on the precipice of a New Japan signing.
Yeah.
Because if they lose those guys right there, they're going to need kind of guys like them to replace them. And he's been going to the New Japan dojo in Los Angeles like every other week, it seems. And the coach is there, Scorpio Sky, and I think they have like a Japanese coach come down that's different every time. But like they're really high on Barrett Brown. I think he's going to be looking at a contract soon.
Yep.
That would be
good.
dope.
That's cool, man. It's awesome to know. So shout out to Barrett Brown.
Shout out to Texas.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got on the Super Junior Tag League. So with that being said, if you're ready to get to the scorecards, I'm ready to get to them.
Let's get to the scorecards.
Yours is this mine over here?
Yeah, that's yours over there. Okay. I got
you got yours
right here.
All right, so
we're gonna post these on social media a little bit later when we get Cruz and Brinks.
Yeah,
we get all four of them.
Hopefully,
together.
Cruz and Brink, they'll get us. They'll get us there as we'll post them. And I am the PW scorecard champ.
The double champ is in the building, y'all.
I'm the double champ, NXT champ, and PW scorecard champ. Of course, after only me and Cruz filled out the ones for Super Showdown, and I beat Cruz just 1-on-1. So. Therefore, I am the PW scorecard champ.
I think Marcus is the Kashada champ, right?
I don't know. Or if Marcus, if you're the Kashada champ, let us know, man. But yeah, I'm ready to defend this title. Of course, we're not going to do a scorecard for Crown Jewel, but we're going to do one for Evolution. And I think our next one after that will be NXT War Games, and then we'll have. I can't wait for NXT War Games, man. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And then of course Survivor Series coming up next month. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on.
Oh, before we get into that,
okay.
Shout out to the Roar Network and the GorillaPosition.com. On WWE's post earlier on Evolution, I was reading you some of the comments, and we saw Joe from Turnbuckle Talk in there, and then we saw Rick from Hitting the Marks in there, and they were going back and forth how they think that Evolution is going to be like a total dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be that bad?
I'm
looking at this card. It looks pretty good to me.
Card looks good. I think it'll be. I think it'll be a decent pay-per-view. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, but I think it'll be a solid pay-per-view. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch, I think.
Do you think? Because you know how WWE is trying to build this as, this is revolutionary. This is huge, and this is women's movement. But we've had Glow Wrestling on TV.
Yeah.
We've had, and if you check it out, most of these girls that are stars right now in the WWE were wrestling for Shimmer. That's where they find most of their girls, in Shimmer.
Yeah.
Do you think it's as big as they're making it to be?
What, Evolution?
Yeah.
Or like the Revolution?
The Evolution pay-per-view. Being an all-women pay-per-view.
Well, I don't think it's as big as they're making it. Well, I think it's bigger than they're making it to be, because I feel like, they just haven't, in the last couple of weeks when they should have been building it up, I don't think they've built it up enough. I think the pay-per-view itself is much bigger because obviously it's the first women's pay-per-view. It's a big show. It's a very important show. I promise you, all those women who are participating tonight, they're fired up about this. They're ready to go. They want, this is their night. So certainly I think it is bigger than they've made it out to be, because I just feel like they haven't quite made it. They haven't quite pushed it as much as I thought they were going to.
And you think that's weird because Vince McMahon is a self-promoting machine.
Mm-hmm.
So you think, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You think they would have made it a whole lot bigger, and
it's going to be pretty big. But this is something that's never been done. So in a way, they're not really sure what to expect tonight. That's why it's going to be in a kind of a small arena. I don't know how big it's the Nassau. Where is it at? Let me look and see where it's at. It's somewhere. It's in New York, Long Island, I think, or around there somewhere. Let me look it up here real quick.
They could have had it in the Lake Charles Civic Center.
Well, I'd go to it.
Heck yeah.
All right,
Tina, get us some
WWE
tickets.
Evolution. Yeah, it's at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York. And let me see how many.
Uniondale.
Let's see. It holds about capacity. Well, for ice hockey, it's 13,000. Basketball, 16,000. So I don't know. They're going to fit at least 10,000 people in there, I think, which would be a pretty.
No, because they're going to have seats on the floor too. So if they can fit,
Yeah, but they're also going to probably
13,000
knock off maybe a quarter of the behind where the stage is going to be. They'll knock that out. So I'd say between 10 to concerts are usually about 16,000, it says, and so I'm going to say there's going to be about 12,000 people there tonight. I say I give it about 12,000 people. That's what I'm going to say. That's my prediction. We'll see. I'm sure they'll announce a Well, they might or might. Well, it's going to be somewhere, so we'll find out for sure. But if you're ready to get into the scorecards, man, let's do it. All right, first match on the scorecard. If you want to play along, of course, you could pause the podcast right now. Of course, we're doing this only a handful of hours before the show, so you don't have much time. So hurry up, go fill out that Evolution scorecard, play along. The first match, it's at PW Scorecards on Twitter.
Or you can find it on our social media.
Yeah, on our social media too. So big thanks to them. Also, Cruz is also still a pro tier supporter on Patreon. His name's still on there, Cruz S.
Go ahead.
So our buddy, of course,
Cruz.
our average mark buddy, Cruz, supporting the PW Scorecard guys. All right, the Battle Royal. Let's see. This is who's all in the Battle Royal. Asuka, Naomi, Carmella, Nia Jax, Ember Moon, Dana Brooke, Lana, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Tamina, Tori Wilson, Michelle McCool, Alundra Blaze, Ivory, Molly Holly, Kelly Kelly, Maria Kanellis, and Zelina Vega. Well, that being said,
Maria Kanellis. Welcome back.
Dadgum Zelina Vega, boy. Well, so this is all right. This is how we do it. I'll give you the winner, and then my match extras. I'll go first. I think Nia Jax is going to win the Battle Royal. I think Lana will be the first eliminated. Final four: Nia, Asuka, Ember, and Zelina. Last eliminated will be Asuka. Superstar with the most eliminations. I got Nia, and then match time bell to bell. I got 13 minutes.
13 minutes with 20 women. Dang.
Yep.
All right. So. Transparency. This is not me. This is my son Elijah, and he was talking some mad smack to you earlier.
Yeah, he was.
Like you had to block him out.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what Elijah was saying, but he was.
He was chirping you.
He was accusing me of cheating, and I was like, man. I said he was. He wants that belt. He wants that PW Scorecard belt back, really bad. But guess what, buddy? It ain't gonna happen.
All right. So these are Elijah's picks. He has Asuka winning. He also has Lana being the first eliminated. Final four: Asuka, Nia Jax, Naomi, and Sonya Deville. Last eliminated: Nia Jax. Superstar with most eliminations: Asuka, and he has the match time being 25 minutes.
Cool. 25 minutes, man. That's a long battle royal. It could
there's
happen.
20 girls. You think if each girl gets a good minute of fighting in? Yeah.
I think a few are going to go over. I think it's going to be a few minutes before the first one goes over, but I think once one goes over, they're going to start kind of. There's going to be a part where I think Nia Jax is just going to take one over to another, and then kind of like 3 or 4 in a row.
I was doing some prep on Evolution, and one of the sites, I can't remember what it is. I should have wrote it down to give them props, but they said 5 things that should happen at Evolution, and their number one was a legend should win the Battle Royal. What do you think about that?
I'd be okay with a legend.
Do you see one that could win?
One that could win?
God bless you, Kelly Kelly. I mean, I know she's not going to win.
No.
She might be the first one over the ropes.
The only one I could guess that would win would be Michelle McCool. That'd be the only one I think could win.
Yeah?
Yep.
You don't think Ivory?
Maybe Ivory would be second, or then Molly Holly, but Michelle McCool, I think if any legend's going to win, I think it would be Michelle McCool.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go to the next match. It's a tag team match, 6-woman tag team match, actually. Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya versus the Riot Squad. I'm going to go ahead and say Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya will win this match via pinfall. I think Sasha pins Ruby Riot.
Yeah, I don't see how the Riot Squad can go over them because collectively, that's a great team.
Yeah, it really is. I just wish Natalya would show more skin, but
maybe she will.
I doubt it.
Okay. Elijah also has Sasha, Bayley, and Natalya. He
I
says,
call her Natalie too. I call you Natalie, baby.
he says submission. Bailey will make the fall, and Liv Morgan will take the fall.
All right. The next match, also a tag team match. It's Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickie James and Alicia Fox with Alexa Bliss.
Come, you Vince!
Yeah, I know. I can't believe
Look,
Alexa has a concussion, man.
I think this concussion's a work just to get Alicia Fox back into it.
No, because they could have put her. They could have had her win the Battle Royal.
Nah, screw that.
They could have.
Man, when I saw that story, I don't know if you saw me post it real quick on the AverageMarks thing from Wrestling Co. Dadgum Alicia Fox. It's like you just make your way into there.
Was it something you said a few weeks ago? It's like, Vince, what does Alicia Fox have on you?
She's got some dirt on this dude.
I guess. I don't know.
How does she stick around?
I don't know.
She should be long gone like her hairline.
Yep. So let's see what Marcus say over there. Set up a match for Cool at Mania. Oh, Michelle McCool. That's what he's saying, I think. Yeah, it could be. I wouldn't.
Who would you put Michelle McCool against?
Maybe a Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Michelle McCool and Charlotte Flair. Why not?
Yeah.
Michelle McCool can hold her own, man. She wants some belts. All right, let's go to the next match. Tag team match.
Oh wait, I didn't give.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Did you give yours? I don't think you did.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we did the last one we did was Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Natalya.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing the next tag team match.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus and Lita versus Mickie James and Alicia Fox with Alexa Bliss. That's when you got on the tirade about Alicia
Fox.
Fox.
Threw me off the handle.
So I know it sucks that Alexa Bliss is not in this match, and because she's not in this match, I think even if she would have been in this match, Trish and Lita would have won. So now I do not see how Trish and Lita should not win this match. I think it'll be pinfall. I think Lita will pin Alicia Fox.
What a hot team. Bringing the hotness.
Yeah.
Elijah also has Trish and Lita. Lita pins Alicia Fox.
Oh, so we got exactly the same thing on that one.
Yep.
All right, the Mae Young Classic Finals. This match should be really, really good because I don't know if Vince will have his hands on this match. I think this is more of a Triple H thing, and this is the next couple of matches I think are a Triple H thing. So these matches should be really, really good. Toni Storm and Io Shirai, of course. I think was Toni Storm in our hottest woman in wrestling tournament?
Yeah, she didn't last long.
No.
But Io's
Io was in. Io, is she still in there?
Yeah, she's still in there.
Yeah, well, you have to listen to we're gonna record that after this.
Right, we have our hottest woman in wrestling results show after this, and you can check it out live on Discord, or a few hours later you can go to AverageMarks.com.
Yep.
Under media, hit HWIW tournament and listen to episode 6.
Yep, and you can also go vote because I think we'll have the
voting is still open.
Yeah, voting is still open. So anyway, Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. I have Toni Storm. I think they love them from Toni Storm. I think they're going to give her the Mae Young Classic. Come on, Patrick. Mae Young Classic championship. She's going to be a big factor in the NXT UK brand, which that championship match is going to be happening tonight as well. But Toni Storm via pinfall. Number of aerial moves, I got 4. Match time bell to bell, 14 minutes. What you got?
Oh, I was looking for area moves because I didn't remember that being there but this number's so high that Elijah put. It's just crazy. Okay. He has Io Shirai winning by submission, 10 aerial moves, and 15 minutes.
All right, well, let's go now to the NXT UK Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Isla Dawn, 2 women that were also in our hottest woman in wrestling tournament.
Marcus says he sees Bliss's career coming to an end with all these concussions.
Really?
Unless she's pregnant, and maybe it's a work because she's preggo.
Well, I could definitely see her being pregnant. I mean, that would not be a surprise. Buddy Murphy, baby.
Oh, Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy's tagging that, boy.
Oh,
hell yeah,
buddy.
Boy, I tell you what, they must have conceived after he won the Cruiserweight Championship in Australia, boy. I tell you what, when Alexa Bliss has a kid, you were conceived down under in more than one way.
He's wanting to lock her down.
Oh, well, yeah, why not?
Well, we got a kid now. You
why
can't
not?
leave me.
Yeah, why not lock that down? But
plus he knows her career is going to last way longer than his. So
probably so.
I'll stay home with the baby.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying.
But then, I was about to say, if she's pregnant, then they will be like, all right, look,
that's a great point, Marcus.
Yep, that's a good point.
Oh, he said she's pregnant with his baby,
with my baby. Boy, Yeah, everybody wants to be the father of her children.
Yeah, don't let Buddy find out.
Yeah. All right. So the NXT UK Championship on the line tonight: Rhea Ripley versus Isla Dawn, two women who were in our. Rhea might still be in our tournament. I'm not sure.
No, she had lost last week.
She had a nice little run though.
Yeah.
I got Rhea Ripley winning this match. I think she's just a big,
She's an animal.
Yeah, she's an animal, and she's a beast, and I think she's going to win via pinfall. 6 near falls and 12 minutes match time, bell to bell.
Elijah also has Rhea Ripley, pin, 6 near falls in 15 minutes.
We almost got the same thing there, except the match time. NXT Championship, Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. I'm going with Kairi Sane. I think she's going to continue because I think Shayna Baszler may come up to the main roster before too long, maybe after Survivor Series. I think Kairi Sane will win via pinfall, 3 finishers, no outside interference or distraction.
Elijah has Baszler winning, pinfall, 4 finishers, and yes, outside interference.
All right. SmackDown Women's Championship, a last woman standing match. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. I'm going to go ahead and go with the queen, Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte Flair.
Oh, my God.
What?
You got to be kidding me.
I'm going with the queen.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You're not trolling me.
No, look, I wrote down Flair.
Wow.
I wrote down Flair right there.
I can't believe that.
I know, and I wanted to go with Becky, but I was like, you know what? I think they're going to give it back to Charlotte now. Becky had a nice little run. They might go back and forth with it for the next couple of months. I don't know. Becky could win it back at Survivor Series. I don't know, but I think tonight they're going to give it to Charlotte Flair. First superstar down for the referee count of 3 is going to be Charlotte. First superstar down for the referee count of 6, Becky. Count of 9 is going to be Becky. Match time bell to bell, I'm going to give them 17 minutes. And number of weapon types successfully used. I guess like it's a chair, if it's a kendo stick. I think 2 different kinds of weapons are going to be used in that match.
There's an interesting story at GorillaPosition.com that was authored by one Ryan K. Bowman. Shout out. He says he thinks it will be a monumental mistake if one of these girls don't bleed. What do you think? I
don't think they're going to bleed. I think these women can put on a good show without bleeding. That's just me. There might be accidental blood, but there will not be no planned blood.
Yeah, because part of his story headline was Becky get the blade.
Look, let's see. Marcus was saying they hope they go all out and steal the show. Maybe a crimson mask.
Crimson mask. Holy crap!
Boy, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know. Not with the women.
Marcus, who would have the crimson mask? If you had to give it to somebody, who would you give it
to? It's got to be Charlotte, because who did it better than Ric Flair? You know, Flair would bust himself open all the time. So hey, Charlotte, live in your dad's footsteps, and Charlotte would get that crimson mask, I think. But
holy cow! Take a few ibuprofen before the match, a few Advil, so it just flow.
I guess,
like Roman Reigns did. Like he must have took like 6 Advil.
I don't know, maybe so, but certainly, if I had to give it to one, I'd give it to Charlotte.
Yeah,
because her dad was just the king of that, man.
I look. Not to be sadistic, but I would love to see them bleed, both of them.
I mean, I'd be okay with it. I just don't think we're going to see it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of young kids there tonight. You know, there'll be a lot of young women, a lot of young girls who are fans of there's going to be a lot of young ladies in the crowd tonight, I think.
Yeah, he said Flair with the blonde hair.
Yeah. That it would have to be Flair for me.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the match is going to be technical, or it's just going to be like a street brawl? They're just going to go after it.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be mostly a brawl. There's going to be some technical aspects to it, but mostly it's going to be a brawl because it's the last woman standing. So it's going to be a brawl. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fight. Not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a fight.
Elijah has Becky winning.
Me and Elijah have a lot of difference in. I think there's like 4 or 5 matches we're different in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be. I'll be watching tonight, making sure I'm going to keep my belt.
He's got Becky winning. He's got the Queen down for the first three count. Becky down for the first 6 count. The Queen down for the first 9 count. 20-minute match time and 2 weapons.
All righty. Well, let's go now to the what we think might be the main event, the Raw Championship, Women's Championship.
Ronda Rousey, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Ronda Rousey defending against Nikki Bella. She'll have Brie Bella in her corner, her sister. I got Ronda Rousey winning via submission. 3 finishers, 5 near falls, and yes, outside interference or distraction.
You guys got a lot of similar stuff on here.
He said I was cheating. Maybe I was cheating by looking off of his paper.
Yeah. He has Ronda winning, pinfall, 3 finishers, 5 near falls, and yes, outside interference.
All right, so let's go now to the announce table destruction. I'm going to simply say I think they're all going to be fine.
He said that as well.
All right.
No tables destroyed.
Well, damn, man. I was hoping that's where I'd get some points, but nah. All right, so now it's time. He has 5 unscheduled appearances.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll give you my 5 unscheduled appearances. I'm going to go with Jessamine Duke, Dakota Kai, Taynara Conti, Maurice, and newly signed Mia Yim. She's making her debut on NXT, or she might have did it last week, or it might be this upcoming next week. She's going to make her debut. So maybe she makes a surprise appearance tonight in some form or fashion, maybe after that NXT championship match, whoever wins. Or
Ooh, snap.
So I'm just saying.
Yep.
That's what I think.
No, we went the Legends route. All right. First one, Bombshell. AJ Lee.
I thought about putting AJ Lee. I really thought about putting her, but I just don't think that's going to happen.
Number 2, second bombshell of the night. Emma.
Ooh. Tennille Dashwood showing up? That would be very interesting.
Hollywood from Glow.
Okay.
Beth Phoenix.
She's going to be on commentary.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm pretty sure she's going to be on commentary. Let me look real quick.
Dadgummit.
So he's going to have to find someone else, I think. Let me double check and make sure.
Yeah, double check on here.
Who's going to be on commentary? I'm
really pumped up to see Kelly, by the way.
Oh, I'm pumped up to see a lot of these women. I'm pumped up for Tori Wilson, to be honest. Let's see, WWE.
Now, I do have another one in the wings if Beth Phoenix is going to be doing commentary.
Evolution commentary.
Do you know if she's going to be on commentary, Marcus?
Oh, look, WWE Evolution commentary team confirmed. Let's see who it's going to be. Come on, mother. Hurry up.
It's a family show.
That's why I stopped myself. Okay, here we go.
He said she will.
So, yeah, it's going to be ring announcers. No, it's ring announcer. Renee. Yeah, Renee, the Glamazon, and Michael Cole will be on. And then she's also going to be on the kickoff show too, I think. So, because we'll feature Renee Young, Paige, and Beth Phoenix.
So I got AJ. Elijah's got AJ Lee, Emma, Hollywood from Glow. We're scratching out Beth Phoenix, Sable.
Okay.
And Stacy Dadgum Keebler.
Ooh, okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your 5. That's Elijah's 5.
That's it.
I got my 5. Unfortunately, Brink and Cruz cannot join us today, but we're gonna hopefully they'll fill some out and they'll post it. They'll send it to us and we'll post it to our social medias. So, and with that being said, I think we're about at an hour.
Yeah.
So, I have nothing else. So, looking forward to Evolution tonight. I'm looking forward to Crown Jewel, despite most people probably not looking forward to it. But I'm looking forward to that. Also, next week, Power Struggle and Super Junior Tag Leagues Finals. Looking forward to that as well. So it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks in pro wrestling coming up here.
Right. With that being said, find us on social media at The Average Marks on Twitter and Facebook. Pinned to the top, it's our Amazon link. It says Amazon. It's got a shortened URL. Click it. Save it to your browser as a bookmark so that when you are shopping this holiday season, it's coming up quick. What Amazon will do, they will not add any extra money to your shopping cart, but if you use our link that is provided on our social medias, on the pinned tweet and the pinned Facebook post, they will donate a percentage of that sale to the Average Marks. No added cost to you. It's a great way to support the show. Our Amazon link on our social media at The Average Marks. Also, check out our show on thegorillaposition.com. Check out that beautiful flannel collar and elbow t-shirt. Put in The Average Marks at checkout on collarandelbowbrand.com. Get 10% off your entire order. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You give us a rating and you give us a comment after every episode you listen to so we can get in iTunes algorithm and be suggested to other pro wrestling fans. And just have a great week. Tons of stuff to do pro wrestling wise. Shout out to Action Packed Wrestling and Pro 225 Wrestling. They had amazing events. They actually had, and I saw you put a like on it. Pro 225 had a cage match.
Yeah,
and
I
it
did
looked
see
like it
that.
was amazing.
That looked pretty cool. I did see that.
It was their Fright Night event, and Simon Grimm and Shane Douglas were at APW Wrestling in New Iberia.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
really
was in
good
New Iberia
stuff.
Friday night too, calling a football game.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you should have went after that.
I was with Bruce Merchant.
Closed out the APV and APW event.
That was on Friday night?
No, I think it was Saturday.
Oh, okay, we were there only on Friday. We were in and out of there real quick.
Next FTW event's going to be November 17th.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a great one.
Yeah.
All right, check us out, AverageMarks.com. That's your central hub for everything Average Marks. And as always, we appreciate you, Amp Nation. Stay tuned. Hopefully next week we'll be on Facebook Live.
Yeah,
we can't give you any promises because Mark Zuckerberg.
But you could always watch us if it won't work on Facebook Live, we'll get on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
So
All right, Patrick, I think it's that time, brother. Get us out of here.
Outro.
All right, Marcus. Thanks for watching, brother. We're gonna go ahead and you know what? Should we give him an extra
for the hottest woman in wrestling?
The hottest woman in wrestling?
Yeah, we can. I don't care.
Yeah.
I gotta go make a deposit.
Yeah. Make your deposit, son. I'll keep the people entertained. All right. Let's see here. Let me stop this. We're gonna go ahead and keep filming, keep broadcasting live. Yeah, I heard the unicorn one was good, Marcus. This is my first time to try the guava pear. I like guava and pear, so I was like, oh my God, this is probably going to taste amazing. And it does. Bang. The energy drink for me. But yeah, tons of indie wrestlers always posting pictures, so that would be a perfect sponsor. I think I'm going to have to reach out. Episodes. Episode 49. Oh, it tastes like Skittles. Snap. Dude, are we talking about tropical Skittles or are we talking about original Skittles? I'd imagine original Skittles. You know what? I don't think they had that one in there. I might have to go try another gas station. Because I don't think I remember seeing that one in there. All right. Episode 49 in the can. Let's get a fresh deck for the hottest woman in wrestling tournament. Makes you burp a lot. Boy, some of these results are surprising. I don't know if you voted on any of them, Marcus. Ah, nice. Appreciate it. I need to go to Sam's. Give me a Sam's card again. See if they got these like in bulk. About to start my low carb life. And this very low sodium. I like that. Pretty much zero on everything else except for potassium. Oh, cool. Yeah, my favorite is Scarlett Bordeaux. I'm quite a fan of the Smoke Show. I don't know if you've either on Castbox or YouTube, if you saw the video of the Impact press conference when I was talking to Scarlett. She was kind of a jerk to me. Like, I don't know if she was, trying to be in character, but she really wasn't a jerk. She really wasn't a jerk to anybody else. Let me put this here. But yeah, she was quite snooty to me, to put it mildly. Getting a rib cramp. Rib cramp. Yeah. You dropped the kids off at the pool?
Yeah. They swimming.
Damn, that was quick, dude.
I don't fuck around there.
I remember I was working as security. I've had so many jobs. I was working security one time, and the guy was showing me around the guard shack, and he was an old man. And he was like, yeah, and this is the toilet. But remember, when you're in here and you got to go, rule number 1 is you got to shit and get. You can't spend your time up in here.
You got to shit and get. I've never heard that one before. That's funny. That's what I do. I shit and get, man.
Only PewDiePie can cuss on here and still get monetized.
PewDiePie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me you got Brink's votes pulled up?
Yeah, let me pull that up here. That's in the on Facebook, right?
Yeah, on Facebook, yeah. Marcus says the unicorn.
We doing the whole the whole round, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole round of 16.
Yeah. Sweet.
Marcus says the unicorn one tastes like Skittles from Bang.
Uh-huh. You ever had rum chata?
What is that?
It's basically like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like you're eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal with milk. You're just basically drinking a liquid form of it, and it got alcohol mixed in with it.
No, if it's got alcohol in it, I've never really drank. I in high school, I don't know if I told you this story before. I tried, like, I gave it my all to get drunk, and I drank so much alcohol.
Oh, that's a problem right there. You fucked up.
Like, I drank so much alcohol.
Drank too much.
No. I never got, like, I was inebriated. Like I couldn't balance very well, but I never got a buzz. And I got to the point where I was just like, dude, like, this alcohol tastes terrible. I'm done drinking this. I'm done. And then I've never tried it since then, because I'm like, you know what? If it's going to take this much and even more to try to get a buzz, I'm not down with that. This tastes terrible. I can't do it anymore. I've already thrown up. I'm not buzzing. Screw this. So then that's when I knew alcohol is not for me.
Yeah. I hear you on that, brother.
Because I'd imagine if I'd have got to the point where I could buzz, I'd have been like one of those dudes from LSU. I'd have had alcohol poisoning, possibly died. So I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. This is terrible.
Saw the Cavs fired Tyronn Lue.
Would do what?
The Cavaliers fired Tyronn Lue after starting 0-6.
Well, their team sucks. What is he going to do?
You ain't got LeBron no more, brother.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
God. The only decent player you got is Kevin Love.
Yeah, you're right, boy. That's a shame. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we talked about that, didn't we? How long was he going to last?
I don't know.
I didn't think it was going to be this soon. I said he wasn't going to last the whole year, but I didn't know it was going to be 6 games in.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
All right. Well, I got the bracket up and everything. So,
hey, Marcus, where did you send the address to? Facebook? He's telling me where I can go get that unicorn one.
Oh yeah, he sent it to he sent us a message on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
On the AverageMarks Facebook.
Cool. Thank you, brother. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is episode 6, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know. I lost track.
Yep.
This one's gonna be no. This one we got a few. It'd be kind of sharp. Might be like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
cool with me.
All right, it's episode 6 of the Hottest Woman in Wrestling tournament, brought to you by CBD4U.net. You don't have to live in pain anymore. You know what I found out the other day on the internet, Patrick? That dudes, and of course, this isn't evaluated by the FDA, because the FDA is not going to touch CBD right now because it would kill Big Pharma, because it has such amazing healing possibilities.
Yeah.
Not only for pain and inflammation, but CBD in non-FDA studies has been shown to kill cancer cells and to kill HIV cells.
Mm-hmm.
CBD is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for pain management that you don't have to get the debilitating high from a pill, or worried about getting hooked onto a pain pill, because that is so easy. And if you're tired of Big Pharma, and if you're tired of your doctor shoving pills down your throat, check out CBD4U.net, because you can get it in candy form, you can get it in spray, you can get it in oil, you can get it in dabs, you can get it in vapes. So many ways you can ingest CBD. It's healthy, it is natural, and it will change your life, because you're going to be pain-free without being sidelined by being high, or if you haven't had your pain meds in a while, you're not going to be sick to your stomach, and you're not going to be feeling like you're jonesing for it. It's all natural. CBD4U.net.
There you go. Well, it's the round of 16.
Yes,
now,
it is.
And we're doing the entire round of 16 today. Now, what we're going to do is Cruz, I guess, did not send us his.
Did you see that picture of Brandy Rhodes?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now because you pulled it up. So yes. She posted some pictures on Instagram earlier this week. Man, I'm hitting that follow button on Brandy's Instagram.
She that red bone, dog.
Was one of the greatest ideas I ever had.
That's what we say in the hood. one of the greatest ideas you've ever had.
One of the greatest ideas I ever had. Yeah. So we got the round of 16 today. Let me quickly go over the matchups we're going to go over today. Brandy Rhodes versus Becky Lynch. Liv Morgan versus Mandy Rose. Alexa Bliss versus Tennille Dashwood. Madison Rain versus Allie. Natalya versus Io Shirai. Tessa Blanchard versus Carmella. Bayley versus Mandy Leon. And Scarlett Bordeaux versus Peyton Royce.
How you doing times 2?
Like I was saying, in the chat on the way over here, talking about, we're getting, a lot more views on the sides. Like that's the A1 picks of Bordeaux and Mikey O's finding over there, putting on the website.
I didn't even have to go to a wrestling fab.
WrestleFab, not Wrestling Fab.
Oh, my bad.
WrestleFab, get it right.
You know what? My bad to the creators of WrestleFab. I keep getting you wrong, sending people the wrong way.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we got Brink's votes. We don't have Cruz's votes because I guess Cruz might be sleeping. And we want to,
He's a hard-working man.
I mean, I kind of want to. I wish I could vote for him, but I know who he would vote in the first one. But other than that, I'm not really sure. So we're just gonna. I don't know. I feel bad for leaving Cruz out, but I think he'll get over it.
Oh yeah. And the show must go on.
Yeah, the show must go on. So what we're gonna do here is, if for some reason we are tied, I say we automatically just go with the fan vote, unless.
I'm good with that.
So unless, like I said, it had to be 3 out of 4. If it's tied at 2, I say we just automatically go with the fan vote.
Yeah, I like that.
The fan vote will be the tiebreaker, so to speak. So, but other than that, which means only one of us 3. Well, I don't know. You know the math. It has to be 3 out of 4. If it's tied at 2, the fan vote automatically trumps our votes, in my opinion, because we got some solid. We got a lot of votes this week, so we're ready. All right, let's talk about the first matchup here. Brandy Rhodes versus Becky Lynch. Now, of course, Cruz was having some trouble because, he loves Brandy Rhodes, but he also loves redheads. And, of course, you have Brandy Rhodes versus a redhead, and maybe the greatest redhead of them all in Becky Lynch. And, my God,
look at that bottom. It looks like it's fixing to slide off there to the side.
It needs to. It really needs to. Like, I wouldn't mind sliding it off for her. God. So Brandy Rhodes versus Becky Lynch. I'm going to go ahead and give Brink's vote first. Brink voted for. He has Brandy Rhodes. So Brandy Rhodes up 1-0. I got to go with Becky. Becky's,
Mhm.
I didn't go with her to beat Charlotte in the Evolution show, so I'm gonna go with her to over Brandy Rhodes here. My vote is for Becky Lynch because
Mhm.
it's very tough for me to think anybody's hotter than Becky Lynch.
And I think to Cruz's point to loving redheads, she's not a real redhead, and actually her hair's orange. So, moving on.
You
I'm gonna vote for Brandy.
voted for Brandy?
God, her skin is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously her face and the rest of her is beautiful, but
Yep.
that skin tone, bro. Okay.
So what does the Amp Nation say here?
So the Amp Nation, with 56% of the vote, has Becky.
All right.
So we had our first tiebreaker just there.
Yeah, so the fans are going to break the tie. Becky's going to win via tiebreaker. So
Move her on.
this is going to be interesting how I do this scoring here. So I'm going to do 2-2, 2-2, and then we'll do game notes. Becky wins. Becky wins. Fan vote 56%. Was it? Yeah, 56% to 44%. All right, and let me choose Becky as the winner, and on to the next one.
Yep.
All right, the next one, Liv Morgan versus Mandy Rose. And I'm going to go ahead and vote for, well, let me give you a Brinks vote here.
Do you think this Mandy Rose picture was subpar from the last week's picture?
No.
Okay.
I don't think any picture of Mandy Rose is subpar.
Okay. I was just wondering because this fan vote surprised me.
Well, Brink is going with Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
So Brink's going with Liv Morgan. I got to vote Mandy Rose. I think Liv Morgan's pretty hot, but there's something about her that I would never, because, obviously a lot of people kind of compare her and Mandy Rose because Mandy Rose is like the blonde cutie of Absolution, and Liv Morgan is the blonde cutie from the Riot Squad.
Mhm.
Those three factions were very similarly formed. Mandy Rose, though, like, man, I can't go against Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
Not against Liv Morgan. I mean, Liv Morgan's hot, like I said, but Mandy Rose is. I mean, I got to vote for Mandy Rose, so it makes it 1-1. Who are you gonna vote for?
For me, what's been carrying Liv Morgan through is the blue tongue and the Harley Quinn gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to love when Alexa Bliss would come out with the Harley Quinn gimmick. She needs to bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
But Mandy Rose, dude, I mean, she's like off the Richter scale.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yep.
I got to go Mandy Rose.
All right, so it's 2-1 Mandy Rose. Who did the fans vote for?
With 57% of the vote, the fans voted for Liv Morgan.
So Liv Morgan's going to win via another tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's 2-2 here. And then let's see, Liv Morgan wins. Well, how much percentage did she get?
57%.
She got more than Becky Lynch did over.
Yeah.
57 to 43%.
So that's why I was wondering about the picture that I chose for Mandy Rose.
No, that's a phenomenal picture. All right, next one. Alexa. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Alexa Bliss versus Tennille Dashwood.
Dang it.
Dude, that picture of that might be the best picture ever of Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
A1.
A1. They like them Scarlet Bordeaux pictures. Man, this is really, really tough. I'm gonna say go to the next one. Yeah, to see that as far as just the hotness, man, I got to give a very, very slight edge to Tennille Dashwood. So I'm gonna vote for Tennille Dashwood. Brinkman also went Tennille Dashwood.
Oh, really?
So Brinkman got Tennille Dashwood. So it's 2-0 Tennille Dashwood.
Yeah.
Mikey O, who you going for?
Now, I'm not saying Tennille Dashwood is not hot, because obviously she is. However, I've always been quite partial to Alexa Bliss. I don't know if it's because she's petite, if it's because she's blonde.
It's everything.
Because she packs the boom boom pow.
It's everything. All those are right answers.
I got to go Alexa Bliss.
All right, so it's 2-1 still to Tennille Dashwood. Let's go to the fans. The fans are going to decide it here. Who's
The fans voted 63% for Alexa Bliss.
All right, Alexa Bliss, another tiebreaker. Boy, the fans are getting there. Fans are making it happen here. So is it 63% to? So I guess it'd be 38, though 37%.
And Marcus said he would have gone with Bliss too.
I mean, it's a tough one, but if we're talking just asses, I got to give it. It's like it comes down to the faces. I can't really tell. The boobs, even the boobs, I would give the boobs to Tennille, and the ass, I would give to Tennille. Alexa Bliss, I'd give a slight edge in the face. Tits and ass, it's got to be Tennille. Like,
there's just something about Alexa Bliss too. Like
Alexa Bliss's face, I would give Alexa Bliss's face, especially that look she's giving you in that picture right there. Like, good Lord, like if you would say no to that, you like dudes. It's simple as that.
I would imagine she's giving Buddy Murphy the whoopee of his life. Like, I'm pretty sure he's never had any better, because she's a former power lifter and gymnast. Come on, the stuff that she's doing for him. Please.
Splitting them legs, girl. All right, so Alexa Bliss will defeat Tennille Dashwood. Next matchup, Madison Rayne versus Allie. A couple of Impact ladies here.
This was a close vote.
Yeah, this is a very close vote. I'm looking at it here. Man, I like Madison Rayne, but I'm a huge fan of Allie.
I mean, you want to talk about how you're a butt guy? Rate that.
I'm not a butt guy. I'm a titty guy.
Oh, but you're always talking about Tennille's butt.
Well, Tennille's butt is out of this world. Like,
okay, scale 0 to 10, 10 being Tennille.
Where's that?
Yeah, where's that? We're talking about Madison Rayne here.
That is a 7.
Wow, strong 7, like almost 8.
Yeah, it's a strong. Yeah, it's closer to 8, but
okay.
I'd give it a 7. At least I'd say 7.5.
That's a great caboose.
That is it's very nice. But if we're, I mean,
nice.
but you said Tennille Dashwood at 10. Like, I got to be like, okay, let me think. I mean, it could be an 8. I'll give it an 8 officially. I'll give it an 8.
Josh Matthews.
He's with Madison Rayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Allie, man, she's now if we're talking about hot face wise, Madison Rayne might. I don't know.
This is a good shot of Madison's face.
Yeah.
Like, Madison's cute. I wouldn't consider her hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With that body, though.
Yeah, dude.
With that being said, let me see who Brinkman got first here. Brinkman's going to go with Madison Rayne. Brinkman's going with Madison Rayne. Man, this is another tough one for me. Just because I like her face better, I think a little bit right now, I got to go with Allie. I'm gonna go with Allie. That America top bikini, man. That's America. America.
And she falls into the same category as Bailey. Like, she's so face. She doesn't have any
risque photos.
Photos out there.
That's about as close as it gets right there.
But I'm like you, dude. And we talked about this from the beginning about her being a dark horse because of her all-American girl next door look.
Yeah, kind of that Southern Belle look.
Yeah, because like you said, this is a kind of chick you want to take home to your mom.
Yeah. Take home to my bedroom too.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm a fan of the caboose, but I got to go with the full package here, and I got to go with Allie.
All right, so it's 2-1 Allie. Who are the fans going to decide on now?
With 54% of the fan vote going to Allie.
All right, Allie. How about that? Allie's making moves here.
That was our first non-tiebreaker.
Yeah, you're right. That's 3-1. So let me type in 3-1 there.
Marcus said that's why she's having my baby.
Who, Allie or Alexa?
Alexa Bliss.
All right, so Allie wins that one 3-1. Let's go now to the next side of the bracket. You have Natalya and Io Shirai. So, oh boy. So Natalya versus Io Shirai.
Look at that picture I found of Natalya, bro.
Oh, dude, that's Natalya?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm voting for Natalya. My vote is for Natalya. I will tell you right now. Let me go. I think I know who Brink's going with. Yeah, he went with Io Shirai. So it's tied at 1. Who you going with, Mike Io?
Oh man, this one's tough because
that was not that I said it last week. Like, there's something about Natalya. If she would if her outfit would bring out more of her body, show some more skin, I would never turn the TV off when she's on TV.
So this is like a 50s style pinup that she did.
She's got, like I said, she might have one of the best racks in all of WWE. I'm telling you, she has to, like, if a nude ever came out of her, I would be just scrounging to get it. Like I would search the depths of the ocean for that. I mean,
all you would have to go to is Wrestle with the Plot.
Yeah, that's the thing. You go, but they don't show. Well, they show nudes, but I don't think Natalya has anything. Although I think on episode of Total Divas, she did like take off her top, but they have to blur it out. So I would have loved to see an uncensored version of that, because if she took her top off if she took her top off on national TV, like, well, I guess she understood that even if she took it off, they wouldn't show it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, somebody has that tape somewhere. I know. You think somebody would have paid money for that already?
Yeah, I'd love them, man. I just want to. I feel like they're just so big and perky that they're just. I can't get over it.
I tell you what, man. I too, like Brink, am a fan of the Oriental women.
Yeah, she's very cute, but as far as hot, I mean, I like Natalya's body is just one of my favorite bodies in all of pro wrestling.
And that pinup is crazy. And fun fact here, when I was in high school and in college, freshman, sophomore year, I had 2 Oriental women that liked me.
Ooh.
Why did I end up with an American girl? I have no idea, because I've always been a fan of the Oriental girls. But at that time in my life, dude, I was a straight punk with the chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was scared to be in a relationship almost. And then for it to be with an Oriental chick, like I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
So I think it's tied 1-1. Who you going with?
God, man, this one's hard, dude. Man.
I know it's tough. It's tough.
I'm going to have to go, because Io Shirai's face is amazing. She does not possess the boom boom pow that
I can't wait to see her tonight. I can't wait to see Io tonight, boy.
I would have to say,
although I hope she does not win, because I didn't pick her, but
Natalya has a pretty face. She's got a great body. She's more of a complete package. I'd have to go with Natalya.
Going with Natalya. All right, 2-1. So who are the fans going to go with?
With 61% of the vote, the fans vote for Natalya.
All right, Natalya. Man, she's a hottie, dude. She's something serious. Tyson Kidd's a lucky son of a gun. Tell you what. Oh, this is the hottest one. He's a lucky son of a bitch, is what he is.
They work on the same brand.
I'm not sure. Tyson Kidd might be. Yeah, I think he might, because he produces matches. He's a producer, so he's on Raw. I believe
that would be terrible if they worked on separate brands being married.
Yeah, I think they set it up to where it's like that. All right, next matchup: Tessa Blanchard versus Carmella. That picture of Tessa Blanchard just that might be the best picture ever of Tessa Blanchard. Now that picture of Carmella though is something serious.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch the WWE series on their YouTube page? My daughter's a professional wrestler.
I watched
Carmella.
I watched the one with Mandy Rose.
Oh yes.
Let me hold on.
Bailey's was really good too. But Carmella's just dropped, and it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I like those series. Those are some really good series.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm looking for. It's not what I wanted.
But they definitely shot it before she went to the new hair color.
Oh yeah, definitely. You should see that new picture she posted with the hair color. That's some good stuff. All right, let me see. I just gotta look up something here real quick on Reddit. I want to get another shot of Tessa Blanchard somewhere.
No, okay. If you're gonna go from a regular shot at Tessa Blanchard, then there's no way she can compete with Carmella.
I'm gonna find out here real quick.
Because at certain points, depending on the way
I'm going to wrestle with the plot. So,
depending on the way she is positioned, Tessa Blanchard can look like a dude.
Here we go. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, body wise, she's
thick.
Yeah, she got that too. But let's see. What's this? Oh, okay. That looks like something. Oh man, that's.
Yeah,
that's she's
like
body wise. Not. I mean, I'm trying to find a good face picture.
Like I was saying, no, this is the best one you're gonna find. Like I was saying last week, this is the best picture she has ever taken in her life.
I'm gonna look top,
hands down.
I'm gonna look at top all time from Tessa Blanchard here.
And that's why I think this is carrying her so far, because this picture is so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In real life, it's not like this.
Ooh, yeah, but I see Tessa Blanchard's backstory right here is what they call it.
Hold on.
Yeah, come look at this, dude. This is pretty good right here. If we were to make a gallery, that apparently that's her. That's what it says right here. Tessa Blanchard's backstory, right there. So yeah, then they got that, and then there is this one right here, another picture of her backstory. So I'm trying to find a front story though, if they would,
Does
yeah.
Tully approve of this?
My goodness, yep. So, and then but then you look at Carmella. I mean, obviously Carmella, face wise, probably.
Does Uncle TA approve of these backside pictures?
Let me see. I'm just trying to find something good of Tessa Blanchard from the front. Because Carmella's face, I mean, she got the the lips. It looks like they're done. I don't think they've been done, but certainly. Oh Lord, let me
Look. It almost looks like she has an Adam's apple right here. I wonder if she was born a man.
I don't know.
You see what I'm talking about, though?
I kind of
Look at
do.
that.
It might just be her neck. I don't know. It might just because you have. I don't think that's an Adam's apple. I think that's more of this right here, like
That looks like a dude's throat.
I don't think so. But body wise, man, like this is it comes down to honestly, for me, both of their bodies are great. Tessa might even have the ass. I think Carmella has the chest on her. I think Tessa has the ass on Carmella. So it's going to come down to the face. I would have to get. I'm going to give my slight edge to Carmella on this.
Like
this is one of the toughest ones I've come across all tournament.
Yeah, I've seen the documentary of her as a young kid, so I know she's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at that dude throat right there, like, what if she's packing a hose down there?
I don't think she's packing a hose. Whatever she's packing down there, I want it though, because I know it ain't no schlong. So I'm gonna go with Carmella. Brink is going with Tessa.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tied at 1. Tessa and Carmella.
So since I already said dude throat, like both of them have dude tendencies. However, every angle you catch Carmella, she looks like a lady. Those backstory pictures that you just showed me were absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh God. And you know what? I'm getting emotional on this one because I don't like Carmella. I hate her gimmick. I think she's annoying as hell. And that's almost filtering into this. And Tessa Blanchard's such a badass. I have to go Carmella, man.
Going with Carmella?
Yeah.
All right. Well, who'd the fans choose?
All right. The fans, with 54% of the vote, select Tessa Blanchard.
All right. So Tessa's going to win it here via the tiebreaker. So Tessa Blanchard's going to move on. And a mild upset, in my opinion. Tessa Blanchard, what is it?
Mild upset.
54 to 46.
Yeah.
Tessa wins 54%. Why is that so funny?
I don't know. That just sounds funny.
A mild upset.
Apparently, Marcus is a fan of Carmella's lips. He says, Carmella, them lips, though.
Yeah, Carmella with them lips, babe. All right, let's go now to the final 2 matchups. This one, Bailey versus Mandy Leon. So let me go and see what Brinkman chose here. He's choosing Bailey.
Wow.
Brinkman's going with Bailey.
Wow.
As far as hot goes, against Bailey, don't get me wrong, Bailey is pretty sexy in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bailey, I bet, got a body. Unfortunately, they don't show it off enough. Mandy Leon's face, though,
now,
I think got Bailey beat.
Let me preface
easily.
this again by saying this is the best picture Mandy Leon has ever took in her life.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw her at All In doing an interview with another podcast.
Yeah.
And she was in her civvies and not any makeup. She's still a quite attractive girl, but this picture right here is the best picture she's ever taken.
Yeah, but based on that picture, we want to talk about the hottest woman at their peak. Give me Mandy Leon over Bailey. I'm sorry. I mean, body-wise, they're very, very close. I'd still give the slight edge to Mandy Leon. Face-wise, I think Mandy Leon takes it easily over Bailey because Bailey's face is okay, but compared to Mandy Leon's face, hot-wise, I'd give it to Mandy Leon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1-1, Mandy Leon and Bailey. Who you going with?
Man, I tell you what, I've always loved me some Bailey. But I think this is the end of the line for Bailey, dude. because your personality can only carry you so far in the
Yeah.
hottest woman in wrestling tournament.
Yep.
Now, I tell you what, I would have been the guy starting the "Hey Bailey"
Yeah.
chant, because I love me some Bailey, but this Mandy Leon picture is fire, and it's been fire from the get-go.
Yep.
I got to go Mandy Leon.
All right, so it's 2-1, Mandy Leon. Let's go see who the fans chose.
With 57% of the vote, the fans vote Mandy Leon.
All right, so Mandy Leon's going to win it 3-1. So Mandy Leon will advance to the quarterfinals. Boy, we almost hit the quarterfinals already. Final matchup of the round of 16. This is going to be a good one, boy.
God.
This is going to be a good one. This is the one.
Almost final worthy.
Yeah, this is a championship. This is a possible championship worthy. Right here. It's Scarlett Bordeaux versus Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce, I think overall might be the hottest woman in all of WWE, head to toe. She's just I can't. And then I think Scarlett Bordeaux is the hottest woman in Impact, head to toe. So I mean that's her gimmick. She's so hot. Like I said, she's so hot. That's her gimmick. Is that she's so hot. Let me go to Brink here. Brink is going to vote for Peyton Royce. Brink's voting for Peyton Royce.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with either one.
With this one.
So Brink is voting for Peyton Royce. It's 1-0. Man, dude, Peyton Royce is everything I would ever want in a woman. So is Scarlett Bordeaux. Like I said, hot-wise, like I said, she's so hot. It's her freaking gimmick. I mean,
dear God.
That picture of Scarlett Bordeaux, I got to give the edge to Scarlett Bordeaux. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, Bordeaux is a freaking 10. Peyton's a 9.9. I mean, so I got to go with Bordeaux. So it's tied at 1 now. I got Scarlett Bordeaux. Who are you gonna go with, Mikey O?
Dude, like this right here.
Yeah, don't you turn that off. Turn that off.
By God.
If only she could just slide down a little bit more.
Look,
take that top off, man. Because she got the big old fake titties, man. I would love to see them big old fake titties, man. That would be, like I said, that's
every other male.
I say that's another one. If a nude came out of her, I would scour the earth for that thing. I would go through the depths of the sea searching for that thing.
Would you crawl across broken glass if the picture was in an envelope at the end? But you had to crawl like bear crawl.
I don't know if I'd do that.
Oh,
it ain't that important, but I'm just saying, like, I would do what I had to do. That wouldn't harm my body.
Well, your boys got your CBD hookup. So,
oh yeah, I don't know. Will that help all the cuts on my?
Would it help the pain? You wouldn't feel it.
No, I guess. But certainly. So who you thinking, man? You can't go wrong
all the way, dude.
On the smoke show, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Scarlett Bordeaux. Even though you were a straight jerk to me on the Impact call that one time, you're still like.
Maybe she was just kayfabe. Maybe she was still in kayfabe. She kind of had to be a biatch.
Yeah. See, that's I'm going to attribute it to the gimmick, but I think it was a shoot.
A shoot.
Yeah, I think she thought my questions were dumb.
She may have. I don't know. So you go with Scarlett Bordeaux. All right.
Oh my God, yes.
Time to look and see what the fans say.
With 53% of the votes.
53%. One of the closest ones we've had all day.
Separated by 3 votes. The fans vote Scarlett Bordeaux.
All right. So Scarlett Bordeaux, unfortunate end of the line for Peyton Royce. Scarlett Bordeaux's going to win that 3-1. So that will wrap up the round of 16. Again, let's go over the round of 16. Becky Lynch defeated Brandy Rose in the tiebreaker. The fans, 56-44% for Becky Lynch. Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan moved on in a mild upset, in my opinion. 57-43 in the fan vote tiebreaker. Then Alexa Bliss, Tenille Dashwood also with the tiebreaker. Alexa defeating Tenille 63% to 37. Allie defeated Madison Rain 3-1. Natalia defeated Io Shirai 3-1. Tessa Blanchard and Carmella. Tessa Blanchard in a mild upset. So you like that, man.
Hashtag mild upset.
Hashtag mild upset. I love how you love that. Tessa Blanchard got 54% of the vote to 46% of Carmella, so Tessa Blanchard will move on. Mandy Leon defeats Bailey 3-1, and then Scarlett Bordeaux defeats Peyton Royce 3-1. So these are your quarter-final matchups For the hottest woman in wrestling tournament, you have
Holy cow.
Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. You have Alexa Bliss versus Allie. You have Natalya versus Tessa Blanchard. And you have Mandy Leon versus Scarlett Bordeaux. So those are your... I tell you what, we have... well, Mandy Leon, what does she wrestles in? Ring of Honor?
Ring of Honor.
So we got 2 Impact. Well, Tessa Blanchard, she's in Ring of Honor. Impact. So we have 3... we have 4 WWE women, 3 Impact women, and I think one. So yeah, 1 Ring of Honor.
1 Ring of Honor.
So it's kind of evenly spread a little bit here still. So WWE has 4.
Who's our Impact girl? Scarlett Bordeaux and
Tessa Blanchard,
Allie?
Scarlett Bordeaux, and Tessa Blanchard.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Right on.
So those are your matchups for next week. Hopefully we get Cruz back next week too to kind of So we're gonna go over the quarterfinals next week. So
Brink said he's off the next 2 Sundays, so he'll be with us for the finale as well.
Well, next week we're gonna do the quarterfinals.
Yes.
And the week after that we're gonna do this.
Oh, so he might not be with us for the finale.
Well, we'll I don't know. Is there a way to set up? I don't know. Is there a way to set it up to where fans can vote for like the semifinals and then like have another? Well, I don't know how that's gonna work. How that would work if we get set up to where they could vote for the semifinals and whoever they pick, they'd put them in a final vote and they choose a final and we could just kind of go off of those results. I don't know if there's a way to do that. It'd be kind of tough, huh?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But for right now, we got a quarterfinals set. It's Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Allie, Natalya, Tessa Blanchard, and Mandy Leon and Scarlett Bordeaux.
Dadgum.
Man.
Mandy Leon versus Scarlett Bordeaux.
That's
crap.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Well,
why does one of those have to get eliminated?
Why does any of these ones have to get eliminated, man? Why do any of them have to get eliminated? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got. So
yeah. Make sure you check out our sponsor, CBD4U.net. Of course, when you go vote at our website, AverageMarks.com, hit the media tab. It will pull down, hit HWIW tournament. And of course, their banner is going to be right there at the top. Go ahead and check them out, especially if you or a loved one is dealing with inflammation or pain. CBD is the perfect remedy for that because it has been proven to knock out pain for 4 to 6 hours, cut down inflammation. It is an absolute miracle medicine. And the cool thing about CBD4U.net is that all their products have 0% THC. So it's legal in all 50 states, fast and discreet shipping. Not even your mailman's going to know what's in the package when he delivers it to your door. And there's so many options, gummies, sprays, candy bars, cake pops, oils, vapes. They have tons of flavors in vapes. I've never smoked anything before, but I think I would enjoy vaping after I got over the coughing. Got used to it because there's so many flavors in there.
Yeah. Safer than smoking too. So.
Yeah. If you dab, they have CBD resin in there and so many possibilities. Also, if you don't want to taste it, because obviously if you get one of the ones that you're going to ingest, it's going to have an earthy taste to it because it's coming from a plant. And you don't like that earthy taste, they have capsules that you can take as well. So you just swish them on down with your drink. And you don't even have to taste it. So check it out, CBD4U.net. And what's cool about CBD4U.net is that they support our show. So if any of the Amp Nation buys something from CBD4U.net, they will donate a portion of that sale to us. No added cost to you.
Hell yeah.
It's just, they say, hey, if the Amp Nation buys something from us with your link, we're going to hook you guys up. So it's a great way to support the show. Man, next week, we're going to have the polls up Monday.
Tomorrow.
Dude.
Before matchups, all quarterfinal matchups, y'all go vote.
So strong.
Yeah, they're very strong. So I'm very curious to see who the Amp Nation is going to have going forward into the semifinals.
Yeah.
We're getting close, man.
Most definitely.
Crown of hottest woman in wrestling.
All right, Patrick. You know what to do, bro.
Outro. Got to make it different every now and again.
Oh, man. All right, Marcus. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Appreciate that link on where to find the unicorn bang.
Bang, bang.
I'm definitely going to try that out because I love me some Skittles. All right. See you, everybody.